Ladies and gentlemen, Formula Fiends, welcome back. Episode 6. We got a packed episode. We're talking about the Austin GP. We got pre-race talk, Mexico GP. We got F1 fantasy, betting, podium predictions, laughs, much more.
Everything. Perfect. All right. So, Austin Grand Prix. Also, we should we introduce ourselves again?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My name's Aiden.
I'm Will.
Let's go back to Austin. Beautiful city, beautiful country. What's your first thought when you think back of it? Like, what's your takeaway?
I think we got blue-balled a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great way to put it.
I think we were all expecting a bit more with Max. What do you start, P6?
Yeah,
P5?
P6.
We were all kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
this could be a good race.
Spicy, crazy qualifying.
Just strategy was weird.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they just fucking killed it. Honestly, Max's strategy.
I mean, like everyone else's.
Oh, yeah.
Because everyone was like, oh, we want to be different. We're going to do something weird. Let's do a one-stop. It's like, what are you thinking?
And it's crazy to think that if Lewis just followed Max on strategy calls, he probably would have won the race.
Yeah.
Almost definitely would have won the race.
Yeah.
Or at least a battle.
Especially with his brake issues.
Because remember, he was like, they waited and he's like, dude, you're leaving me out here. I'm struggling.
Yeah.
And then he's like, they're like, we're in Max's pit window now. And he's like, what the fuck, guys?
Yeah. It was weird. It was just one of those things where it's like, you should just follow what Max is doing, kind of.
Yeah. And it's like, I forget how good the undercut was. And I think that's why Red Bull called it in sooner than they thought. But it seemed perfect because it just seemed like the pace went down right after that. And then it just seemed like teams were struggling to. And then I thought Lando was going to go one stop and it ended up being a two stop. So it just seemed like, I don't know, it seems like they're almost so nervous about Red Bull that they think they have to do something different.
Yeah, exactly.
To beat them.
And they're focusing too much on their data and what their AI predictions are telling them.
Yeah.
But instead it's why don't you just look outside and
look what's going on. It's I would have been Max pits. I'd be like, all right, time to pit also.
Yeah.
Because you're ahead of him too. And it's you could make him work for it instead of him getting into clear air. Which is I don't know. There's so much with strategy where it's we also have the foresight, hindsight, whatever it's called, where we can look back and be like, oh, they should have done this, but it could have turned out differently.
Yeah, and we're not experts, obviously.
No,
but
definitely not.
But yeah, I didn't get the one stop for Charles. And Charles's race was just depressing.
And it's you got to think Ferrari, bad on tires. And they go,
yeah,
let's do a one stop.
Let's do a one stop.
What are you thinking down there? Hire me. I'd be better.
Yeah.
I'd be better. It's just the classic Ferrari clown emoji meme. And it's dude, also just Charles. I don't know if you saw this clip. He was they asked him a question. He's like, I don't think anymore. I just can't think anymore. He's
I might have seen that.
Because he's like, I don't even know what we're doing. I don't know where our car's at. And it was just funny because he's like, I'm not thinking anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
No, it sucks because he's a fucking good driver, and it's just it's a wasted potential.
Yeah,
and it's I'm not even a big Ferrari fan, but I think everyone just wants them to be good. Yeah, they're good for the sport.
Yeah, it was weird because he gets pole, and then it's it just made no sense.
Yeah, and then I expected a little bit more from Lando, but I think that's kind of where they were that weekend. I think their strategy wasn't perfect, but I don't think he's winning that race. Lewis looked good. Mercedes looked good. But yeah, I don't know.
Even Carlos looked good towards the end.
I don't remember.
He was coming back to Lando.
Oh yeah, they were chasing him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just I bet you 5 more laps in that race and it would have been a banger. Because you would have had Lewis catching Max. You would have had Carlos close to Lando. And they're just it was
Alonso.
Finished.
Yeah, it should have been.
Alonso? Oh, yeah, Alonso was coming back to the field.
He was but then he DNF'd. Him and Lance Stroll, right?
When?
He or not, maybe not DNF'd, but he fell back on the last couple laps. That's how Yuki got points.
Yeah. Yeah, do you know what that was?
I think it was like
I remember.
Wait, what was
seeing
Piastri's? Piastri's was coolant.
Yeah, he had contact with Carlos on
Ocon.
Ocon on
Yeah.
the beginning or the first lap. Yeah, because he was having a great comeback drive, and then he just dropped out.
Yeah, and you heard what you're talking about, Alonso?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you heard he was on the original floor setup that they had in the beginning of the year.
Oh, and he was doing better.
Yeah,
Dude.
but then also Lance was on the new setup, and he was also doing well.
Yeah, he wasn't doing bad at all. I don't know. Aston Martin's got to figure it out. I saw a graph where it was like Aston Martin at the start of the year and McLaren at the start of the year, and then how they just like overtook them.
and they
it's
intersect.
Like, it's honestly sad for that team, but they'll get it back. They'll get it back. But on to Mexico. I guess should we talk about the disqualifications? I mean, it's been talked about a lot. We're recording a little late, but
yeah. The thing is, I don't know too much like about DQs and how much FIA like looks into each car after every race. And what it seemed like to me is like if the FIA had looked into every car, then like half the field might have gotten DQ'd.
Yeah,
potentially.
I saw that where it was like they only checked like 5 teams and it was the top drivers in all those teams or something like that.
Like they only checked 4 drivers.
Or and it was like
Lewis, Charles,
Verstappen.
Maybe not though. I don't know.
No, they checked them.
Oh, they did?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe Lando.
Yeah, they checked Lando too, I think, and they were both good. But yeah, I think why this happened, I don't think they're like scheming, obviously, the teams. I think it's because you only had one practice to set up your car, and then it's a bumpy track. So it's like, it's hard. It's a guessing game every time, and then they just had less data to go off.
The bumps.
But yeah, I don't know. I was looking forward to that, especially after qualifying, and it kind of turned out to be a dud. And speaking of dud, we got Mexico coming up.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Mexico, but from what you express,
I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good track. It's just like it doesn't flow. Like you have that insanely long straight.
Yeah.
Goes into turn 1, which can be exciting, especially at the start.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just can't really follow. Like you get there's like a chicane, and then there's like a mini straight, but it's not long enough to where you can really attack. And then it goes into like another chicane. So it's just like, and then just that whole stadium section is just clunky. Yeah. Like high speed, clunky. And it's just like not made for Formula One.
That's what I was thinking.
And it's just like, they're like, we should do a Mexico race. Let's do it here. Yeah. And it's just, I don't know. I feel like there's got to be a better option in Mexico.
Yeah. I think so. The problem with it too is it's just like small.
Yeah.
I think it's like 3.7 kilometers. And that's like very small.
Very small. Because it's usually 3-something miles long.
Yeah. I think it's like 5 something kilometers.
Yeah.
Because it's 71 laps.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's like a fucking go-kart
That's
track.
longer than like Monaco lap-wise. Maybe not. Monaco's a crazy amount too. It's like 70-something.
Yeah.
But yeah. Have you watched a race here?
No.
Before?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, it's weird. And it's just like a hard track to predict. It's a hard track. Like I remember last year Ferrari, we were just like, had to turn their engines down because of the elevations. So they're just like, they were the second best team at the time, and then they're just like gone because they had to turn their engines down because of the elevation, and it's funky, dude.
Yeah, that's a weird thing that like I didn't really think of until I did some research, like the elevation and all that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool though to think that like it affects the cars that much.
Yeah, true.
You kind of forget, like you think like, oh, these cars are like so good, so well developed, but only at like sea level, kind of.
Yeah, it actually could be a good opportunity for like some dark horses to come through.
Yeah, just someone you wouldn't expect being like, oh, actually our car is okay at this elevation.
Yeah,
and we didn't even know.
Or like we got upgrades specifically for this or something.
But I do want to say Red Bull is notoriously good here.
Oh, that's
elevation.
A bummer.
The Honda engine has like, even when Mercedes were like winning a lot, like Red Bull would win in like Monaco and Mexico.
Is Monaco high elevation?
No, it's on the ocean.
Oh, I don't know.
But it's just high.
No
down.
one clip that. Don't clip that.
It's just high downforce, and they would just like kind of build their car.
Yeah.
For that. So like they'd build it for qualifying, and then you'd win the race from there.
Okay.
And it's like big, a lot of eyes on it. Good for marketing.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting weekend. I'm hoping, I don't know, I guess for a good race.
I mean, that'd be great. I don't know. We need a good one. Yeah, especially because I had high hopes for Austin.
Yeah, dude, we were excited.
It's not known to be like a banger track, but it's always interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like even if it's not like you don't have the craziest overtakes and all that, it's still like good strategy, good like battles for the lead, possibly. Yeah.
It's also just like a cool modern track,
Yeah.
which I think is really dope.
And then you go to Mexico and it's like, what F1's supposed to be the pinnacle of motorsport, and you're in an abandoned stadium, or it's not abandoned, but they convert the stadium to whatever, and Podium's in a weird spot, and like it is cool with like, I do respect the Mexican fans a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm not saying like we should get rid of the Mexico Grand Prix, but like I don't know what other tracks are in Mexico, but there's got to be others.
There's got to be a couple
that are like pretty good. It's a big country.
Yeah, and it's like F1, there's like a lot of F1 drivers from Mexico. They're racing drivers.
Yeah.
Do you know okay, I just did you watch the post-race review with Pato Award?
Yeah, I know Pato.
He's fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, he's an IndyCar driver.
Yeah, and he's I think the McLaren reserve or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He's just like a funny guy.
He's a clown. He's
like
Mexican. He's like the Daniel Ricciardo of IndyCar, where he's just like loud, flamboyant, young,
good personality.
Yeah, no, he's
flamboyant.
Cool. Yeah, I would say so. They're both pretty flamboyant, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
No, he's cool. He does not look Mexican at all.
Yeah, I think he's Mexican.
Yeah, no, he definitely is. But yeah.
So that we know that there's some sort of like history. It's not just like no one drives in fucking Mexico.
Yeah, and you got Checo. I think they all
Checo.
they all go to Europe though at a young age.
Yeah,
they show any promise at all. But that's like a lot of countries.
Yeah.
And it's like F1's big there. Like apparently.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like apparently people say like Checo's face is on like every billboard there and shit.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's just for like Grand Prix time, but I think he's pretty massive there.
Yeah, we'll have to look more into that.
They love their sports. Betting? Or
sure.
too early?
I
don't really have anything.
Wait, do we want to do fantasy or betting first?
We
should probably do fantasy.
Sure, we can do fantasy. I just wrote it out that way. So we can do fantasy. Little recap. I won by 3 points last race.
Where's my phone?
You can. Is it in the?
Yeah.
Couch monster.
Oh my god.
Always. You gotta like put it on here.
Yeah, I usually set it right there.
I won by 3 points last weekend in Austin.
Did you?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah, I think you did.
I had no chips though, and Will played no negative chips.
No negative.
So I would have won by like 23 if it wasn't for that.
Yeah.
But still a big gap. Do you want to start with your fantasy this weekend?
Yeah, I'll start. Okay. Let me get to it. Sorry, the app's horrible. Like, how do I... There we go. Okay. First of all, a classic. Max Verstappen, DRS.
Yep.
Then we have Fernando Alonso.
Whoa.
Yeah. Now, am I on the Alonso hype train? Maybe. But he showed some promise last week, and
they are pretty good in high downforce, or they were.
I was just thinking like I didn't want like a Ferrari or I don't know. It's a more unreliable team.
Yeah.
Not that fucking Aston Martin's like super reliable, but
yeah.
I don't know.
How expensive is Fernando?
Only 15 mil.
Okay.
So it's like a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
And then I'm going Pierre Gasly.
Okay.
So
Alpine's been looking good.
yeah, Alpine's been looking really good.
Recently.
Shout out to Pierre Gasly, who's been in the points like I think 3 out of the last 4 races,
Yeah,
something like that,
he's been killing it.
and would have been in the points if it wasn't for a DQ or a penalty at what was before
Qatar.
Kota? Yeah, at Qatar.
Yeah,
And then I got Yuki, just because
classic.
classic Yuki, and then Oscar. So with Fernando Alonso, only 15 mil, it like gives me
It opened you up for
Yeah.
more like balanced team.
yeah, just a pretty like
that
chill
might
team.
be a move.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's kind of like a classic me team, I feel like.
Yeah, a lot of your favorite drivers
Yeah,
in it.
and then I got Red Bull and McLaren, of course.
The classic. Also, sorry if you hear my coughs. I'm a little sick at the moment. Okay, so I have Max Verstappen ×2 DRS boost staple. I got Lando, and I was thinking about going Piastri because he's a little bit cheaper,
Yeah.
but he's never driven here before.
Damn, I didn't think of that.
I was like, I'm gonna keep Lando in there, and then I got George Russell because I think Mercedes
yeah.
might be good here.
That's what, dude. That's what I was thinking. Remember when I was like, I might change mine
Yeah,
because I realized like, oh, Mercedes could like be really good here.
yeah.
Fuck, man.
And some of my bets are catered that way too,
Huh?
and other predictions. But we'll get there. Then I have Daniel Ricciardo.
What?
He's driven here
Hell
many
yeah.
times before. Didn't have a good showing last year in the McLaren, but that was during his dark times, and he's gonna bounce back like crazy. I got Logie Sarge as my last driver.
Wow.
That was I spent too much money and I need
Yeah.
to throw someone in there. So who knows? Logan Sargent hype train? Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? No, he's gonna suck here. He's never raced here.
Yeah. It's also
Williams is like not good on high downforce, and that's what you
in,
kind of
like
need.
technical tracks.
Yeah, that's what you need around here. But anything can happen,
Yeah.
right?
You get some crashes, some DQs again.
Yeah, people retiring. He could.
Yeah.
Could. If he just keeps it clean, some engines blow up. Who knows? And then I have McLaren Red Bull teams.
Okay.
Dude, the McLaren team is just such a good deal.
Yeah.
Like as a late too. Like I feel like I don't know what their process is on changing for like improvements, but like I feel like second best team right now. I guess as of recent, but
Wait, do you mean in fantasy or like in general?
well, just in general. And I
Yeah.
feel like they're like price wise, they're like 4th best.
yeah. Yeah.
in
It kind
fantasy.
of doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so I don't know how they pick the numbers, but it's good for us.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's good
'Cause,
for us.
like, you can't really buy. So you can do Red Bull and then like McLaren or like Aston Martin. You can't do Mercedes. You can't do Ferrari.
No, because they're just too expensive.
So it's kind of a weird thing, but it's fun. I was gonna say something about. Yeah, he's blowing his nose.
Hopefully you can't hear that. Yeah, so I don't know. I changed my team up a little bit because remember I was McLaren Haas heavy
Yeah,
last time.
yeah.
So I went a little more diversified.
McLaren Haas. Imagine that.
Yeah,
Imagine doing
I just
that.
need we were talking about this a little bit before the podcast, but I feel like it's gonna be so hard for me to catch up. Like I feel like fantasy, like you always kind of get pretty good points.
Yeah.
And it's like you never have like a dud. But I don't
Yeah.
know. Who knows?
It depends. Like if
If
one
someone
week,
crashes though, like
yeah,
and I do pretty well, that's like that could be like 30 points.
if Max crashes and George wins, then it's like
Yeah.
completely changes.
But then I'm still down like 100 and what? Yeah,
100 and a few.
130 something, which is a lot, but
Oh, and then my chip.
oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna do the quali chip.
Like the after quali.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you're doing that?
That's what was my
Oh,
plan.
okay,
was.
that's
Yeah.
funny.
Because like with Mexico, it's such a different track. It's so unpredictable.
Yeah, that's what I was
altitude,
thinking.
everything. It could just be, I don't know. I need to see again.
Yeah.
So
It was kind of weird because I was like, oh, I want to play this, but I gotta like wait.
yeah,
I didn't know if to tell you or not.
Yeah, me too. I was like, I don't know. You're like,
Look
you
at
had
us.
played chip. And I'm like, I will later.
Yeah. Chips.
So betting.
Oh, guys, we've been waiting to tell the news. We did pretty well last week.
Fuck yeah.
Did pretty well.
You did well.
Well, it's a group effort.
It is a group effort, but you got all of your bets right except for one.
Yeah. All thanks to the DQ. Thank you, FIA.
Yeah, so we won like $6 before the disqualifications were announced, and then after that we won 60 something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I can review it, but
we got $76 in the bank account though.
Yeah.
And it's pretty electric.
It feels good because I think that's besides I hit one Oscar podium for like $20, and then I think this is like our biggest weekend, definitely.
Do you want to read the ones you got right?
Yeah, I'll read them out. So the one that I got legitimately right before the DQs was Yuki top 10.
Yeah, good call.
Super excited about that. But then again, it's like he might have only gotten top 10 because Alonso had problems and because he snuck in there late in the race. Piastri DNF'd and Ocon DNF'd. So that's a pretty lucky bet. But
yeah, but it's like he's in the position to get there.
Yeah,
that happens. So.
Yeah, and I want to do a special shout out to Yuki. The fastest lap
of the race.
Yeah,
really?
Did you not see that?
No, I didn't see it.
So, dude, he got 5 points this weekend.
Damn.
Because final lap, he had enough time to pit in front of Albon. Yeah, Albon.
Yeah, that would be a crazy bet.
And
to pick him as fastest lap.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
That'd be like plus 25,000. Maybe not that much.
Yeah, probably not that much.
But a lot for sure.
So Danny Rick went in for the fastest lap, put him on softs.
Yeah.
He got the fastest lap. And then they brought Yuki in, put him on softs.
And he overtook it.
Yeah, he got it.
That's sick.
Yeah. So he ended up
AlphaTauri's just playing games down there.
Yeah. They're just like, fuck it. So yeah, shout out Yuki. Thank you for the money.
Yep.
And then I had a George podium, but didn't get that one. And then got the Carlos podium, $2 for 11. Very excited about that one.
Yep. And
then Pierre top 6, $2 for 18. And then Logan Sargent, the American hero,
bang,
$2 for $24.
Yeah,
a plus 1,200 bet.
That's crazy. Which is crazy. You bet for his first points in Formula One.
Yeah,
which is hype. That's so hype.
It was I was like, I called Aiden after I saw it, and I was like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
And then I look at the standings. I'm like, oh my god, because like 3 of the bets hit after the DQ, which is like very lucky, but
crazy. I love it. I
predict DQs.
Where's my phone at? I don't even know. I'm trying to look for, should we say, our bets for this weekend?
I want to hear yours first.
Fuck, where did my phone go? Is it charging?
How'd you lose your phone? Weren't you just looking at it?
Oh, it's right here. It was under my thigh. My thighs are so big and muscular. It just gets lost under them.
No.
Okay, yeah, I took a picture. Let me pull it up. Okay, so Will won big last week. And I'm thinking, I'd like to win some money.
Yeah. Don't we all?
But it was also, I don't know what's going to happen this race at all kind of thing. So let me set the scene for you. Max gets pole position.
Okay.
As one does.
Sure.
One Max Verstappen does. And I don't know if you know this, but I don't even know if I know this. I think from the start line to turn 1 is the longest gap in distance.
Oh.
At the start of the race.
I could see that.
So you get a huge draft. So like last year, Max started 3rd, and there were 2 Mercedes in front of him. That was 2021. There's Lewis and Bottas in front of him. He got the slipstream, went around the outside, past both of them. So I'm thinking, Max gets pole. They're going down. People are jostling for position.
Mm-hmm.
He gets out of position. He gets pushed to the outside.
Yeah.
couple cars go by. He's trying to go by. Someone hits him.
Oh,
Max
shit.
is gone.
Wow.
Turn 1. Gone. Okay.
Okay.
So
what is that bet?
So who picks up the scraps? Who picks up the scraps is... Okay, so let me do this first. So I bet first driver retirement, Max Verstappen.
Wow.
Yep. $1 to win $28.
Oh my god. What's the plus on that?
It doesn't say because I just took a picture of
Okay. I think that's plus 2,800.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Something a lot.
Okay, wow. If that happens, dude.
And then I bet first constructor retirement, Red Bull. Because that's like hand
might
in
as
hand.
well.
So that's $1 to win $14.
Okay.
So that could be Checo too. So I could win that without Max.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I'm like, I did that pick and I'm like, okay, I need to chill out a little bit. Pick an easy one. I got Joe beating Valtteri.
Oh.
And I put $3 to win 510. So nothing crazy,
That's a
but
good-
I think
that's
it's
a good
just
bet.
like, who knows with that one.
Yeah.
And then I have, what is this one? Checo Perez. I think, it doesn't say on here. I think I put him podium, $2 to win $10.
Okay.
I don't know why it doesn't say anything.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
But it's plus 500. And then I did fastest qualifier. I did Lewis Hamilton just because I'm like, it was a
What
big
is
bet.
that?
$1 to win $10.
But is that fastest, like, what? Pole?
It's pole.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I was like, Mercedes might be good.
Yeah,
I
like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
It is what it is. I'm not sure. It doesn't fit into my
Yeah.
theory, but and then I have who is this? I have George Russell, top 2 finish.
Oh.
$2 to win $12.
Wow.
So I went Max is getting fucked. Mercedes is gonna do good. That was kind of where all my bets are centered around.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
then I threw Checo in there as doing well because Checo, like if Red Bull's good and Max is gone, Checo could just do pretty well. He's at home, gets in there. Come on, Checo.
I like the Checo. That's kind of like the Logan bet where it's just like home race.
Yeah, vibes are good.
Vibes are good.
Mm.
So I like
and he
that.
also needs it for his career.
Yeah,
so a
that's
lot of
true.
pressure. Hopefully, he doesn't crack. But yeah, some pretty wild bets. But who knows?
Yeah, well, we're off a good win. We
Yeah.
got some cash to blow.
We got some money in the bank. All right, let's hear yours.
I like the ideas where it's like, where they kind of build on each other because
Yeah.
that makes sense.
It's like a parlay, but it's not like as strict.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, you're doing like a scenario kind of bet, and this is like what I think is gonna happen.
Yeah, I like that.
But also just could be completely wrong.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's the name of the game.
Okay. Fernando Alonso, podium.
Whoa. Okay. For how much payout? It better be good.
$4 for 40.
Wow. Okay.
So
So plus 1,000.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we got Oscar Piastri, podium.
Okay.
2 for 11.
Okay.
I kind of
I don't love that.
Yeah, I didn't realize he's never raced here. That
Yeah.
was kind of like just bad.
But who knows?
Bad
Who
on my
knows?
part. Yeah, we'll see. And then I had to do it. Yuki top 10.
Again.
That might as well.
It could be. That might be a really good pick because they have the Honda engine too.
Yeah.
So that
Exactly.
could.
That's why I did that.
Yeah, that's why you. That's why you're thinking it. That could be a sneaky, really good pick.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. And
Is that
then-
everything? Oh
no. This is funny. Mercedes, both cars top 3, $2 for 8. So same idea as
That's
yours,
not as
right?
much payout as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good bet.
It's like plus 400 though.
I think they're gonna be good.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be
I
good.
thought like, okay, enough with Fernando. I need to,
like settle it down.
settle
a
it
little
down.
bit. Yeah.
Mercedes.
That Fernando bet's aggressive.
I know.
Aggressive.
But like, imagine, dude.
Yeah. Fuck.
It's probably,
Okay.
yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
No, I
but-
like most the Yuki one. I really like.
Yeah.
Like the AlphaTauri could be good here.
I like the Mercedes one too.
Yeah, Mercedes is good. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
We'll see. Hopefully we can win some more money. Still hyped about last weekend.
Yeah.
should we just go into our predictions for the race
Sure.
that are not betting? So our podium predictions and poll.
We
I'm
should
up
probably
7-4.
shout out Aiden last week. He perfectly hit each spot.
Yeah. So that's 3 points in the bag. That was after the DQs.
Yeah.
So I had Max, Lando,
Carlos.
Yeah. And
That's
boom.
pretty impressive.
Dude, come on. That's
Yeah.
the second time I've hit all correct in the short time we've played this.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Because, like, you watch the, weekend warm-up,
Yeah.
and they're like, I don't know.
They're-
I don't pay
they-
attention, but
I don't, I kind of forget what they do, but they're definitely not hitting it.
no,
like
they're
I'm
definitely
hitting
not
it.
hitting it, like,
And I
each
think-
time.
I think part of it is they try to make it interesting.
Yeah,
Like they don't
exactly.
care. They're not battling each other.
Yeah.
I'm competitive with you and I'm going to win this. If I'm
Yeah,
not winning
wow.
fantasy, I'm winning this. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
pretty hyped about that.
because they'll do it, like, if one of them says one thing, they won't say that just to be, like, different and make it, like, kind of interesting.
Because they're like,
Which makes
I don't
sense.
want to be boring. And then they like say
Will
some,
Buxton.
then they say like something crazy.
Yeah.
Like Fernando on.
Hey, man. Just wait till you see it.
Okay. Do you want to start with poll back and forth and then we do our podiums?
Sure.
Okay. Go for
Okay.
it.
Poll. I didn't even think about it.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, you go.
Okay. I did pole Verstappen. Classic.
Boring.
He's going to be good. But it's kind of just going off that scenario I said earlier.
Yeah.
I might just go straight into my podium. too.
Sure, please.
If you can still think. I'm going third place. Lando Norris.
Okay.
Just gonna be there doing his thing. You know, nothing crazy, nothing too bad. Just good team effort. Second place, George Russell.
Mm.
First place, Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, wow.
No Max Verstappen. He's getting hit in turn one. It's gonna be Mercedes 1-2. Lewis's first win since Saudi Arabia. Crazy. Boom. Lock it in.
Wow. I like how you incorporate your betting into this too. So
Yeah.
you're like, it's gonna happen no matter
it
what.
has to. If I'm picking it twice, it's gotta happen.
Okay, I'm going pole. I'm going Max.
Yep.
Third place, I'll go George Russell.
Okay.
Second place, Max Verstappen. First place, Lewis Hamilton.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I was thinking Mercedes, but I mean,
But
I'm
second for Max.
yeah,
I think that's a tough call.
it's
'Cause, like,
hard.
in what world does he not win if he doesn't get like fucked up somehow?
His brakes. I don't
Brakes?
know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Maybe something like
Um,
that. Also, like,
Someone hits his side pod.
yeah, or like, I don't know. Maybe Lewis just is behind in the last couple laps,
Or they just have
strategies
like
different.
Yeah, strategy
Yeah.
masterclass or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red Bull, they can't be perfect all the time.
No, they're not.
No. Cool. I like that, dude.
Yeah. I
That's,
think a second place Max would be kind of funny, like seeing
Yeah.
him not on the top.
Or if they like battled in the
Yeah.
Lewis one, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, I'm just hoping for like good battles at this point.
Yeah.
in like at this race.
It's just not a good battling race though. It's either you're ahead or you're behind almost.
Damn.
Like it's like really easy to, I guess I should say, maybe it's not like a bad battling track because it's really easy to defend, but it's hard to go
Okay.
like side by side and like swap
Yeah.
positions and then go back and then he's got this inside corner. That's Brazil.
It seems
Brazil's
like
that
a
track.
what battling?
Yeah,
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
It's my favorite track.
We're gonna get some authentic Brazilian drinks going.
Yep.
I don't even know what they wear. Maybe I'll get a Pele jersey,
Oh, that'd
some
be
yellow,
kinda
or
sick.
I don't know,
Yeah.
something like that.
Something cool. Yeah, we could wear their colors. I don't really
Yeah.
have anything.
Yeah, me
It's like-
neither.
It's like green and yellow. But yeah, stoked, I guess, for this weekend.
Yeah.
Not really, but more F1. So
Yeah, more F1.
it's always fun. Can't complain.
Can't complain about a triple header.
Bets are going to be a little crazy. Podium predictions a little crazy. Even if just like some of this hit, I'm going to be pretty happy.
Yeah.
It's pretty out there.
I mean, dude, if Max goes out in the first lap,
corner.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be screaming.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord, Max!
Oh my Lord. That would be insane.
Yeah. So we'll see. That'd be an insane clip if it hits.
Oh yeah. I mean, dude,
that would get us famous.
Yeah.
That would get us famous.
like this guy predicted Max crashing in the first lap.
Yeah. Should I predict who crashes into him?
Sure. Why not, man? Why not? Might as well.
Oscar Piastri.
Okay.
Doesn't know the braking.
Yeah.
Brake's too late.
We just won't clip that part.
Yeah. Okay. But if it hits,
I'd be bummed if Piastri fucking.
I don't think this is gonna be his
DNF'd.
race. But we'll see. We'll see. I know. I love the guy. Pisa, man.
Pisa.
Pisa.
I want to do a good impression of him, but I don't want to get bullied. Because he kind of has he's like a funny voice.
It's like,
Yeah, we have a good race.
my name's Oscar.
No.
No, it's like
he's not Bay.
I don't know. I can't do Australian either.
We'll do an impression episode.
No, Oscar.
Oscar. Nursker.
You sound like fuck. What's it? The fake James Bond guy.
I don't know who that
the
is.
hippie guy.
Fake James Bond.
It's like the spoof. Austin Powers.
Oh, Austin Powers.
Oh, Oscar. That's what it's.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it sounds.
baby. Yeah.
Oscar.
We've clearly run out of topics here.
Yeah. What do we? Yeah, short pod. We had a long one last time.
Aiden's sick.
I'm sick. Yeah, just an easy, casual one for people to listen to.
Yeah. Our last one was fucking way too long.
Yeah,
But
it was
a good
fun,
one.
though. I had a great time.
I was thinking we should live stream us watching it.
Interesting.
Yeah, just why not?
Wouldn't we have
Watching
to
it
do? We'd have to
anyways.
watch it live though.
Yeah, it's in Mexico. It's
Okay.
at like 1 p.m. Quali's at 1. Actually, quali I think is at 3, and then the race is at 1.
In the afternoon.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
like-
I would do that.
probably no one's gonna tune in, but it's just like might as well set
More
up
content,
the camera.
more content.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm open to that.
yeah,
Leave a comment if you want to see that.
yeah. If you guys want to see us live stream,
And I'll flip you off because no one's listening.
yeah, yeah. Our average duration's like 4 seconds.
Yeah. It was funny. Your dad's like, yeah, I'll start talking about like the podcast and introducing it to people once it's a little more like, once you guys got it figured out a little bit
Yeah.
more. And I'm like, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, he's probably watching this right now.
No.
Maybe one
No
day.
chance. Maybe one day our dads will be proud of us. Not today.
Probably not.
All right. Do you have
This-
anything else to say? Any closing?
I don't think so.
Yeah. It's quick, easy,
Yeah.
fast.
Let us know what you guys want to see. If you guys hate what we do, let us know.
Say it. Give us like your harshest take
Yeah.
in the comments.
Let us know your podium predictions.
Yeah. No one's done it yet. I would love to.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear.
Oh, we should read comments.
Do we have any?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Read your comments.
Pull it up.
Pull it up. We've never gotten a non-friend comment. So if you're not friends with us, please comment. Because the only people that comment are like people we know, which is like.
So do you want Austin comments?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sneaky a lot.
Okay. I could read the first, and you can read. Here, I'll read Larissa's. You read Abby's.
Sure.
Okay. Larissa commented, "My vote is Lewis as the Riz God. Carlos up next." So
Yeah, I don't really get that. What is Carlos?
like
is her
Carlos
next pick?
is her like runner up.
That's fair.
So it's like she thinks Lewis is the Rizzler of the paddock, and then Carlos is shortly behind.
I disagree with the Lewis Riz.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's like it's good to hear a woman perspective on it.
yeah.
I
I
think-
wonder if she's serious about Lewis because he's like 40, by the way, Larissa.
Yeah, but we weren't really taking that into account. He could be
Yeah, he could Riz.
Riz, and Larissa might just like him.
Carlos is a really good pick though.
Yeah, Carlos is. I think. Oh, dude, Carlos has got
Handsome,
something going
handsome
on.
guy.
Okay, you want to read Abatha's?
Yeah. This is my girlfriend Abby.
She's all right.
Oh, I wish I could see pics of the drivers when you're talking about them. Just learn the sport, winky face. I think you comment that?
Yeah, you should say, you got to say like end of Abby's comment because Abby didn't say that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Then Aiden comments, just learn the sport.
Yeah. So, yeah, she was basically like, I'd like to see the drivers. And I'm like, our target audience is people who already know the sport.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to spend my time in the editing the drivers' faces in.
Yeah. I kind of agree.
Sorry, Abby.
I'd kind of get it in certain areas if it was like a short format video.
Yeah.
But like long format, like we're going to mention the drivers like every minute.
And if like you like, oh, I don't know that driver, just do a little quick look up.
Yeah.
And just be like, oh, okay.
Or just make one up in your head and be like, oh, yeah.
Or get the app. Follow along. Because we go by like team.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just get the app. And then we reply. Oh, no, Abby replies, oh, I know the sport. Wait until Formula Friends drops. It's a pretty good comeback.
Yeah. Fuck you, Abby.
Wow.
No, I appreciate the comment. Appreciate the feedback.
Yeah,
but,
I think it seemed like a big feedback comment.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, interesting comeback. And then she said, guy on the left has major Riz. Talking about you.
Talking about me. Hell yeah.
And then someone responded.
Yeah, I don't know who this is.
You don't know who it is? Someone said, most say he has anti-Riz. And then someone said, women scare me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Women do scare me.
But yeah, just this fun banter.
Yeah. Good banter.
And then I commented chill. And then I commented on 3 of my other accounts responding to that. Just to get some... Just get it flowing.
Yeah, the algo flowing.
Yeah, we need the support. So
yeah, I noticed one person disliked one of our short. Someone disliked our short.
People are gonna hate.
Probably someone from high school.
Who is it? Maybe they just didn't like our outfits.
No, it was like a normal episode.
Okay.
I wonder if anyone noticed like, oh, it's a cactus shirt. That's cool.
I'd hope so.
Yeah.
I wonder how well you can see it.
Probably not that well. It's a
All right,
cactus shirt.
we should fucking end this shit.
All right.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Leave a comment. Love each and every one of you. Goodbye.
Yeah. Have a good race weekend.
Boom. That was chill. Just a chill, vibey podcast.